Well, howdy, my name is Alex. I'm a real alcoholic from Austin, Texas. And the subject today is meeting etiquette. Now, meeting etiquette means like the do's and don'ts when you go into an AA meeting. You do certain things, you don't do other things, okay. The leader of the meeting will start the meeting with a few readings and things like that. And you'll notice right away that as they're reading, some people will sort of join in. This is one of the little quirks about Alcoholics Anonymous, like they're reading chapter 5 and they'll say cunning, baffling, powerful when they get to that part of the reading, or they won't say it. There's another part in the reading where they'll say, what's the point? And they'll say, well, the point is that we're willing to grow along spiritual lines and things like that. There are all kinds of little places where, and every meeting is a little bit different, where they'll jump in and they'll simply say, they'll add these little things, or they won't add them. If you're new to a meeting, it's probably best to kind of hang back a little bit, see what they're, where people join in, and then just add it yourself. The other thing that we don't, the other etiquette idea in Alcoholics Anonymous is that we don't do a lot of crosstalk. So someone's talking about something, and they say, I just wish I understood this thing. When it's my turn to share, I'll raise my hand, and if they call on me, I'll say, well, what happened when my wife did such and such, and this is the way that I thought. This is what she said. I stick to the things that are true about me. I don't discuss the other person at all. The other thing that we do in Alcoholics Anonymous is that we identify ourselves. We say, as I started this, hello, my name is Alex. I'm a real alcoholic. You actually don't have to say that you're an alcoholic. Some people feel compelled to say, well, I'm a drug addict, actually. That's probably a bad idea. Alcoholics Anonymous is for alcoholics primarily. There are a lot of people in Alcoholics Anonymous who also have a drug problem. So they often will say, I'm an addict alcoholic. And that seems to be acceptable. The other thing that goes on in Alcoholics Anonymous, a kind of a do and a don't, most of these I think are don'ts, is we don't mention our higher power by name. So every once in a while I will use, you'll hear the word God every once in a while, but we try to avoid specific, we just substitute higher power so that people can get the most from the meeting. At the end of the meeting, they usually end in a prayer, either the Lord's Prayer or the Serenity Prayer, whatever it is. There are a couple things you can do about that. One of the things is that you don't have to participate at all. But generally, it's kind of hard to, with social pressure, to kind of just walk out or anything like that, or just to stand aside while everyone is holding hands or fist bumping or whatever the heck they're doing. So my suggestion is simply to join hands with everyone else and just either remain silent or recite your own darn prayer, whatever it is. If you don't like the prayer that they're reciting, that's what I do. If I don't like the prayer that they're reciting, I'll say my own darn prayer, whatever it is. And just keep on going. No one really cares. It's just fine.